Right Club audience, are you ready?
Yeah.
What time are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready?
Maybe.
You need to
Yes.
be in 3, 2, 1.
Punishment. I am being poisoned slowly. PET and gas emissions in a steaming pile on the pristine suburban lawn. You pesky creatures multiply, almost as fast as your garbage, to litter what was once upon a time natural wildness, untouched, breathtaking, and glorious in its splendor. Once, the Everglades flowed in a mass as one long sheet down the Florida plain, like a bed sheet sliding softly off the bed as two lovers embrace. Now, the waters stutter and stick as the speech of someone with Tourette's. Once, the north was a continual vanilla frosty, snowed in with creamy icing. Lost my place. From fall till high summer sun. Now, the same spots are scorched by the hot glare, at odd days like February 7th. Shorts reveal white legs to the world when there should be white snowmen instead. Once, the ocean's shallow depths held new worlds, built of coral and fish species, in such fantastical colors that would bend the mind more than an LSD high. Now, the coral is merely a skeleton, bleached to bone by the tepid waters. Once, a natural disaster was a rarity. Now, I shower them on you regularly. Tsunamis, hurricanes, and floods galore become my tools of destruction. The great tidal waves and eyes of the storms act as my arms to wipe clean the slate that has been dirtied and defiled. I take no joy in my revenge, yet smite as I must. For wrenching the balance of nature, there must be a cost. Somewhere beyond starlight glitters the tip of a telescope, unthinkably powerful in its ability. Focus on Earth, an alien appendage adjusts the instrument. Clicks of the metal, like rapid knitting needles, sound as it zooms farther from macro to microcosm. After months of learning how to walk down his path, I stand my ground and speak my mind. Not maliciously. I am not that mini devil jumping on his shoulder, screaming of his wrongdoings. I simply said, "You rarely do what I want. Can't you participate in my life as I do yours?" I wish he could have frowned with dismay, pulled me into a comforting embrace, and promised to move his tortoise head out of his own shell now and then. Instead, his lips form a hard line, eyes filled with the howl of a wolf cussing out the moon. He gives me his frostbitten shoulder. I wish, but no. Alas, I am in love with a stone, a rock who refuses to yield to any weather. He thinks he's the sun god, temples and obelisks built just for him. That impassible face says, "How dare you suggest I treat you unfairly?" Yes, sun god, you do. For my honest communication, I receive silence. Silence for the reproach. Silence for the request. Silence for the repercussions of divining his one flaw. Click, clack, click. The telescope adjusts, intimately zooming into the recesses of the human brain. Neurons clash together, connecting in a violent explosion in my mind. Must be productive. Must find a job. Don't deserve to relax. Haven't earned it yet. Self-sustainment is the key, yet the lock that binds me tight is the grip of my iron will. I cannot break through. Must be productive. A member of society. Not allowed to rest. They call that laziness. For wishing to spend a day blissfully basking on a verdant hillside rather than in a cold company cubicle. I am lazy. I am worthless. I should do better. Why am I so weak? The impossibly extended telescope draws back. There's such a thing as too close. The click-clack of the moving metal echoes in space as waves of understanding form. The scientists of this other world reveal their findings. Like an untamed tiger, whipped and caught in a cage, punishment is nothing but a defense of the wounded. Thank you.